Alright guys, welcome back. So in today's video we're going to be solving another question from chapter 2 of the Johnston textbook, and we have this cable AC exerting on beam AB a force of P directed along line AC. We know that the P must have a 350-pound vertical component, and in A part we need to determine the magnitude of the force P, and in the B part we need to find the horizontal component. So I'm just going to show the force before we get into the question in here. So we have this force P that is applying at point A, and if we want to break it down to X and Y component, and let's call our X and Y in this direction, this will be our X, and let's call this our Y. So this will be our PY if we want to call it, and we're going to call this one PX. From the question we know the vertical component or the Y component is 350 pounds. We need to figure out the px and the magnitude of the force P. So in the question we have this angle right here, 55 degrees, and if that one is 55, this one over here is 55, because when we have two parallel line and another line that is crossing these two angle will be the same, and as a result these also the same. So what we have in here is the same thing. We have two parallel line, these two, and this one that is crossing. So we can figure out the 55 degrees angle. So if that angle is 55, here we have 55 degrees. The rest of this is pretty easy. We can consider either this right triangle here or the one underneath, and the rest of this is pretty easy. We can go with first cosine of 55 degrees, which will be adjacent, which is P by 350 divided by the hypotenuse, which is P. And from here we can find P, which will be 350 divided by cosine of 55 degrees, and our P will be 610.21 pounds. And that's the A part of the question. And if we want to find the horizontal component or px, we can simply just go this time with sine of 55 degrees, which we will have the opposite, which is px divided by the hypotenuse, which is what we found in the previous step for P, so 610.21, and here we can find px simply 610.21 times sine of 55 degrees. And if we put this in calculator, we get 499.85 pounds, and that would be the answer for the B part of the question, where we needed to find the horizontal component of the force P. So just keep in mind that you need to set your calculator into degrees when you're putting the cosine and sine amounts. So just be mindful of that one in the setting of your calculator, and that would be all for this one. Let me know if you have questions about this one, and if you have a better way to solve this, drop it in the comments. And you guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.